Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review Episode 221. This is reviewing the 998th episode, Zeus's Treason, according to Nami. And I'm also discussing the 1031st chapter of the manga. Now, this episode does finish up adapting chapter 988, pages 6 to 15. Now, there's a little bit of anime addition to this one. Not very much, per se. First, it started off with basically, after the recap, we see Shinobu. Actually, first we see Queen, where you see various phone calls from various people across the whole island about enemies attacking. And meanwhile, the show uses as a distraction to try to remove the chains. And she uses her power, the ripe fruit, to basically age up one piece of chain. And after a little while, at one point, one of the things breaking, King's about to turn his head, like turn his eye, and then, of course, phone call, right? Well, basically, the transmitter signal went off, and, of course, more people reporting. Enemies are here. We get people for the Princess Udon. And then eventually, she looks like she's about to use a bunch of them. And then King notices her and throws her off the frickin' building, hitting the side of another building. And then, of course, she's, saved by her special ninjutsu. And then, luckily enough, that we see, oh, the chains have fallen off. Like, Queen's like, what the heck's going on here? And King is wondering the same thing, too. So he goes out, and then he's like, I gotta kill this kid. And he proceeds to use his foot to simply try to smush him. And then he stops. And everyone's wondering, like, what the heck is going on? It's Sanji in his German 6'6" form. Yep, he fights it for a bit. And then, of course, he gets, like, pecked in the belly by, of course, King. And he plows to the building. Of course, Luffy is obviously worried about him. We also see Uchi taking on Yamato again. And they fight for a bit. And then, of course, Luffy tells Yamato, go get Momonosuke. I'm going to go check out Sanji. And it's like, okay. He's mentioning, like, he's my son. Like, not really. Not really. And, of course, they go off. And, of course, Luffy is briefly confronted by Big Mom about this. And, like, she's about to, first use her big energy attack to basically plow right hole through the building. Which, they do point this out, though, that there's actually one of the Tobu pirates right outside. I think it's Who's Who, I think it is. I couldn't exactly tell. But I don't remember his name, but I think it might be Who's Who. So, he goes his hit, he's basically gets hit out to, like, what, is she trying to kill me or something? And then, of course, she's about to use Zeus on Luffy, and they're like, wait, where's Zeus? And then she sees Nami with Zeus, and basically she pulls Zeus right back to her at the pull right from Nami's arms. Because, like, Nami cares about Zeus compared to Big Mom, and, of course, the Big Mom puts her hand inside of Zeus, turn black, and then we see a motorcycle coming up. Yes, it's the Black Rhino. And we actually build up this, unlike in the manga, completely out of nowhere. We build up, and of course, you have Brook standing top in front of it, and then they proceed to run over Big Mom, both wheels, and of course, Brook slices to half Zeus, and of course you have Frankie saying, "Can we run over something?" And of course, you have the episode end with Nami saying, "Big Bro!" Yes, first time she's actually in the series. Now, there's a whole thing in here about a runny nose, which I thought was quite hilarious, the fact they cut that out. But, yeah, this was a damn good episode. It's something, though, that only on the Straw Hat you have Luffy, Nami, and Sanji, along with Frankie and Brook, who get a chance to be active in this episode. We do see briefly G-May and Robin. It looks like, though, Robin's going to take part in the next episode, which I'm looking forward to that. Yep. Good episode. I would say the additions are very small at best. But overall, really good episode. Our next up is the manga, chapter 1031, Warrior Silence. Now, no cover image this time, basically just a color image of this. This is what we get for this color page, where we have Dark King Rayleigh, Smoker, King, Katakuri, Killer, Marco, Zoro, Beppo. I don't remember him, but he's with the Black Parents, and Sabo. Basically, all number twos. all like second commands of various pirate crews. Well, Sabo is not a part of. He's not a pirate. He's a revolutionary. All right. Start off with basically kind of not long after we left off last chapter, where we see Law and Captain Kidd still take out Big Mom, and they think they beat her, and nope, not really. And Big Mom comes up, and then she proceeds to take the lives of various members of Kyle's crew. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. My nose keeps running. Anyways, so then of course her sword becomes a lot more powerful thanks to this. Yes, and tries to take on Kidd and Law. Yep, and we see fighting behind her. We see Scratch of Argo. We're at the cave chamber. Where it looks like though that they're about to. Well, apparently he's joined forces with X-Drake, and of course they run into Yamato. What is a tower info dealer doing here? And of course, like, oh yes, Mr. Yamato. I got 3 missions for you. Like, no, I'm in a hurry, so call ties with Kaido. I'm not on your side anymore. Yeah, that's of course Yamato saying that. Really? Bayonet. Hey, of course. Don't try to stop me. Wait, Yamato. I have nothing to do with Kaido anymore. Really? Sorry, Drake, I'm in a hurry. I was in the flower capital in danger. Where are you going, Fuga? Damn, I gotta get Yamato on my side. Fuga? Yeah, and then we see, looks like Scratch about to do something, of course, like, get away from me, Scratch, Arpu. And then we see Nico Robin, where it's like, oh crap, she's one of the CP0. Yeah, Brooke's like, time to jump that, Robin. We saw those people by Dressrosa. Why are they here? If everyone's CP0, the highest level of CP, the highest higher pole, it was the most elite. Yeah, briefly that, and then of course we see Saji running a bunch of women. He's like, oh crap, he beat up a woman? Oh, almost forgot to mention, because they have a flashback here to Whole Cake. In the episode, there actually is a flashback to Whole Cake. I almost forgot to mention that. Yeah, they included in the episode. That's not from the manga. That's complete stock footage they used in the episode to remind people what happened to Whole Cake when Luffy ruined the wedding of Sanji and Pudding. That was like 2 arcs back. And we see Sanji's brothers. Of course, Sanji take on King, talk about being like a warrior of sirens or whatever. And of course, well, and of course she gets hit. And of course, what would you refer? A regular flash of blood turns to help a helpless wreck whenever I face a woman. Or a cruel, emotionless warrior of silence who crushed even monsters like him. Is going to give me the order. And then he takes out his can, like, ooh, you got a German service suit? And he takes out and smashes the thing. They don't want to like a German soldier. Come on, I want to see you transform. Come on, Gemma. Come on, women's math. This is one fight. I've got it myself. And he takes out his transformer staff. And then we see Zoro taking out King. And we come back to him where he's fighting him. And look like a suit. It's still not partial who the heck he is. Before I die. And of course we see, looks like Sanji kicking Queen. Looks like King said fly. It's like, is it more science, Judge? I'm already burning up. I need to throw a few fire at it. And he's like, hell memories. And he kicks him really hard. And that's the chapter for you. Yep. And like usual, we have to wait 2 weeks for the next chapter, which Don't have a problem with that because I think it's usual. Yep. So yeah, that's it. Cycle review. Oh, by the way, give the chapter a 9 out of 10. Yep. So yeah, that's a cycle review. One more anime review today. That's Boruto. Okay, next video. Bye.